going on, everybody? My name is Timothy Lamar Cato III, and you can just simply call me Cato. And this is another episode of I Got More to Say, and this is our special segment, our beloved segment called Put On or Put Out, when we rate hip-hop fashion. But before I get to the segment, I mentioned the word beloved, and today I'm joined by my dearest and one of my most belovedest, is that a word? It's about to be a word today. One of my most belovedest friends, Imani Diamond Racine. Ooh. Now let me tell y'all about this young lady first and foremost. Let me tell y'all something about Imani Diamond Racine. You were looking at the flyest with no stylist. You were looking at the queen of East New York. Yes. And that is a huge accomplishment. Shout out to everybody in East New York. And most importantly, one of my nearest, dearest friends and one of the original cast members of I Got More to Say. Imani actually shot I Got More to Say like the first 10 episodes. So all that great cinematography that everybody was complimenting me on needs to go to her. Don't worry, she will be tagged. You can reach out to her directly. Because I got several emails, text messages, and DMs. But it was well deserved. Imani, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous to see what outfits you picked out for me, but you know me, I'll always be a hater, so let's get started.
No, that was a fact. I'm glad you can admit it. But Imani, you gotta introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself outside of what I already mentioned, and just let us know about your journey with fashion. Because if anybody could look at you and tell that you know what you're doing when it comes to putting that shit on.
Well, funny enough, I'm from Brooklyn, like you mentioned,
East
and
New York?
yes, I'm from East New York.
Yes, rep your home
And
proudly.
I actually went to charter school up until 9th grade, until high school.
So you had to wear a uniform.
Yes, so I was gonna say, literally for like the first 14 years of my life, I was wearing khakis and button-ups and a tie every day.
Wait, they made the girls wear ties?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't do y'all no favors. God, you got a photo?
Yeah, I'll find one.
Yeah, please do. But continue.
But anyways, yeah, after that, and once I got to high school and realized that I could just wear whatever I wanted, that was definitely when I kind of like branched out into fashion and how to put clothes together, how to put colors together. Mm-hmm. So then I feel like I've gotten better at that since I've gotten older, so that's kind of just been a thing that I'm passionate about now.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I feel you. And you want to know something too? I forgot to mention this. Imani actually is one of the original fashion consultants for I Got More to Say. I meant to mention that. Imani used to get me right when it came for my time to being on camera. She used to choose everything besides my drawers and my socks. Shout out to Imani, because I was struggling. Imani, actually, go ahead, man. Tell them about that one pair of jeans you had to just convince me to get rid of.
What, the camo patchwork jeans? I will say you did the best you could, but it's okay because we're working on it now.
That was bad.
We got it together.
Yeah, you cut my ass, then I called English, and English cut my ass even worse. Nah, you might have been worse though.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't
well, brand news, you got rid of the orange Tims.
Yes.
The orange Tims are gone.
It took me a second. It took me, about a year now, right? Mm-hmm. It took me about a year, Imani, but I got rid of the orange Tims. Yes, the orange Yettas.
I feel like once you get rid of the colored Tims, you're on the right path.
I'm on the right path.
You're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I got rid of the majority of my closet, though. For sure. I had to, because it was a lot of bullshit in that closet. Yeah. I was out here looking like Mr. Rogers. Remember that show?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Won't you be my neighbor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was out here looking bad. Shit was terrible. But I appreciate you, and I'll say this publicly on camera. Imani, I appreciate you for inspiring me and helping me get my stuff together.
Thank you.
Now, Imani, tell us a little bit about Syracuse where me and you met, though. We got to talk a little bit about yourself.
Syracuse,
yes.
Okay. So I went to Syracuse to pursue my master's in TV and film. Mm-hmm. So I do want to be a cinematographer in the long run. So I knew that Syracuse had the equipment, they had the facilities, they had the staff. So I was like, I might as well come here. I could turn it out in a year, and then I could just get back into working.
For sure.
So then we met because they put our programs together since your program only had 10 people in it.
11.
11.
Yeah, come on now.
So yeah,
actually,
that's how.
time out. I think we ended up getting it to 13. But please continue.
Oh my God. Yeah, but we met literally during boot camp. We had classes together, panels together. And the first time we met, I asked you what part of New York you were from, and you wouldn't tell me.
Sorry, Rochester, I love you. But when it comes to talking to people from the city and ask you what part of New York you from, it'll be a long day.
Mind you, had you just said Rochester, I would have been like, oh, okay, he's just from Rochester.
Nah, you would have said upstate. And I told you upstate.
Yeah.
You already knew.
But you wouldn't tell me what part of upstate, so I was like, is it something bad for Rochester?
Yeah.
I feel like y'all don't have the worst reputation.
Depends on who you ask. It's rough out here sometimes.
I mean,
but
Brooklyn is also rough.
Hey, I'll tell you something. It ain't much, but it's mine. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, the city where I pretty much grew up at. You know what I'm saying? I am a proud Rochesterian.
Rochesterian?
Yeah, Rochesterian. That's what you call people from Rochester.
I actually never heard that before.
Yeah, so it's real. It's real out here. But I appreciate it though, Imani. And I like to say thank you for helping me, you know what I'm saying, just being a near and dear friend of mine.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? For sure. I appreciate you for being there through it all. But Imani, speaking about being there.
Okay, let's get into this.
Ooh-wee.
I want to see. I'm excited.
Imani, now this is put on and put out.
Mm-hmm.
Put on and put out is what we rate hip-hop fashion, both from the past and the present. I'm gonna show you some photos of various different artists and figures within the hip-hop industry. And you are going to tell me if they put on, meaning they executed the fit, or if they put out, meaning that they didn't have better days and better ideas. Are you ready, Imani?
I'm ready.
Now, I chose this specially for you.
Okay.
This is one of the larger put on and put outs we've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent a lot of time on this put on and put out.
Okay.
A lot. So, are you sure you're ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, bet. We're going to start it off with Brooklyn's very own. How we feel about this fit from Big?
Oh, of course this is put on.
Okay, what do we
I
like
love
about
it. The all velvet, the Tinsy. It's colored Tims, but it matches with the outfit so well. You can't be mad at it.
So time out. Because you ain't about to do that because it's Big.
I am.
You ain't about to do that.
I
so
am.
Hold on, no. I got a question.
You didn't have a pair of velvet orange Tims that went with a nice orange outfit. You just had a pair of orange Tims that went with anything.
Damn. This is my show. You cutting my ass. Ain't this a bitch, bro?
This is put on. Come on. And he
So
got
wait a
the
minute.
chain.
If I had on an orange outfit with them orange Tims, I'd be good? Just because I got all velvet, I'm just a bum.
I won't say a bum, but I will say in this instance, it just matches with the outfit so well.
So
it's
if
so
I had-
seamless.
So if I had orange Tims and an orange outfit, I'd be valid?
And I would have to see the outfit. This outfit is just too good.
But probably not.
Probably not. It's also the fact that it's orange. It's orange. It's a nice burgundy.
He is cleaning that.
Like-
So that's put on for Big?
Yeah, definitely. Put on.
All right, bet. We appreciate you, Monty. Next up, and rest in peace to Christopher Wallace. Definitely rest in peace to the Notorious One. You are dearly missed, my friend. Next up, Monty. Taking it to the Bronx.
Who from the Bronx?
Man, he from the 80s. He is one of the style icons and innovators in all of hip-hop. Especially the birthplace of hip-hop being the Bronx. How do we feel about Slick Rick the Ruler?
Okay.
Is that put on or is that put out?
I was gonna say put on. Actually, I am gonna say put on, but I will say the tongue of the sneakers definitely threw me off.
Okay.
Definitely threw me off. But the eye patch matching the blazer, I have to respect it.
That is crazy.
I have to respect it.
That is crazy.
Jewelry's on point. That chain is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's him. That's his brand. That's his style.
I can get with it. This is put on.
That's put on for
I
something?
could say this is put
Okay, yeah,
on.
because you wasn't nice to him on the third episode with Jordan's episode.
Well, that was a different outfit, but I like this one.
This one right there, that's put on
I can
for
get with
Slick
this
Rick?
one.
I bet.
I can get with this.
Next up, this is an artist that me and you have talked extensively about. How you feel about my son, Drizzy Drake?
Put out. This is giving like, you know, in the early 2000s when they would go to the club and it would be business casual clothes. This is like what this is. Cause why is he have on? I can't do this.
You see the shade?
The jeans. With the sweater vest and the collar on the red carpet.
I personally think Drake is on his grown man in that flick.
It definitely looks like he works in an office.
Yeah.
But like to the red carpet, I know it's the Teen Choice Awards, but this is crazy. And then why do you have shades around your neck on the carpet? The sun's not out.
Did Aubrey put on?
No, he is put out. Sorry.
Drake on his grown man?
No, it's not working.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
Hey, man. Shout out to Drizzy. I ain't gonna lie, early in his career, it was rough.
It was very rough.
But
He's gotten it together.
Yeah, Drake be fly as hell. For everybody out there, the biggest rapper in the world, Drake. If he can figure it out with this fashion shit, and if I can figure it out, you can figure it out. Next up, the man who probably this past week or two has single-handedly canceled cancel culture. How we feel about Ye?
This is put on. I like this.
Okay, talk to us about it.
For one, the fact that the jacket and the sneakers the jacket and the sneakers match, that's always a goal for me. Like, I feel like whatever you have on outside of that it matters, but I feel like if your outerwear matches your feet, you're good. And like the jewelry, come on.
Okay.
I love the jewelry. And the watch, yeah. I would say this is put on.
Put on for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, back to Brooklyn. I don't know if this is Flatbush or East Flatbush, but regardless, it's Brooklyn. How we feel about Tutu the General, 22 G's? Is that put on or is that put out?
Okay, I say put on. Like, this is a calm fit.
Okay.
Like, I feel like if I were to go outside and see someone wearing it, so I'd be like, okay, like, he's fly.
Okay.
I could get with this.
You know what? I say for 22 G's, I'm so used to him in like hoodies with designer sneakers and, you know, just like fairly like, you know, like designer, just kind of like plain t-shirts. To see him kind of swag it up a little bit.
Yeah, like,
you know?
I really like this jacket, too.
Yeah, because I'm so when I see him like that, I was like, is that really him? Because generally, like I said, it's black bandanas, crew necks, hoodies, Dior sneakers. You know?
Yeah.
So I have to give Tutu his credit. He always been fly, but he flies.
This is good. I like
that's
this.
put on.
I can say this is put on.
Yeah, shout out to 22 G's. Did you hear his new album?
No, I did not.
Need to listen to that.
Yes, I do.
Yes. One of the original Brooklyn drill innovators. Shout out to him. Next up, Harlem. How we feel about Harlem Zone, one of the flyest of all time.
Oh, of course this is put on. Look at this scarf.
I ain't gonna lie. Dapper Dan is one of the few people, like Pharrell, A$AP Rocky might come to mind. It's certain things that they do that only they can do.
Definitely.
And Dapper Dan is definitely in that category. Nobody else I feel like could really wear that. Like few people.
No, for real. And even like the jacket matching the scarf too. A little bit.
That is crazy.
Yeah, the monograms a little bit. I like this. Like it's very chic to me.
And you know the thing I like about Dapper Dan? He wear all the fly shit, but he don't look like he trying to be young.
No.
Everything
not at all.
is always age appropriate with Dapper Dan.
Did you see his new Gap collection that he's releasing?
That's
very nice.
Yeah, that's fly. Sometimes like all the written stuff and like sometimes the stuff is like real busy and like real loud, but that's his brand. But nah, shout out to Dapper Dan. So that's put on for Dapper Dan.
This is definitely. Oh my god, and the glasses too. This is definitely
And
put
shout
on.
out to Dapper Dan for opening up the doors for hip hop to be accepted into, not even accepted, but like I don't even want to say accepted, but call it like positive relationships. Like bringing like hip hop and designer fashion together. I feel like when we talk about people who really were responsible for that, he's definitely one of the main ones at that table. So shout out to Dapper Dan. But that's put on for that?
Definitely put on.
Gotcha. Shout out to Dapper Dan. Next up, this is actually one we need to have a conversation about. How you feel about Ice Spice at this past year's Grammys?
Okay, I actually really love this outfit a lot.
Tell us why, because the internet was divided on this one.
My thing is, one, her debut album is coming out this year, and it's literally called Y2K. So what's more Y2K than Baby Fat? And it's like, her brand has always been like, she's authentically from NYC. Like, she does dress up, but she's usually chilling wearing something like a regular New York girl would wear. And this is perfect. I love it. And it was custom made, like.
And I'm not gonna lie too. I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, I've seen arguments. Baby fat is ratchet. I've seen that. I've seen people use the word ghetto. I kind of don't like using those words to describe certain things, although I kind of understand it. But I say this: if it was ever done in like a luxury type of way, if it was ever done in like a high fashion type of way, it was done with that, you know. And I definitely feel like that's put on. And you know, it's crazy. People be like, oh, like, you know, that's not classy or that's not something to wear to the award show. But she's a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
She's from and regardless of however you feel about Ice Spice, we talk about the fashion, it's at least her music. You know, she's from New York. That's
Come on now.
Yeah, like, you know, like being yourself.
The fur trim coat, like this is New York.
That's New York. I mean, I'm not from the city, but you know, for all intents and purposes, and from what I've seen and from what I've researched, that to me seems like she's being true and authentic to the what is it, the genre and the culture that she represents.
Absolutely, I would definitely say this is put on.
And that's red carpet worthy.
It is to me.
Gotcha.
I think it's cute.
I respect it. So Ice Spice put on.
Put on.
Shout out to Ice Spice. Next up, Atlanta.
I'm scared.
Wait, why are you scared of Atlanta?
Because I feel like I'm about to get something very like colorful and loud. So let me see.
Nah, hold on, time out. I said hold on. Let me sit up. I said the Bronx. I said Brooklyn. I forgot what else we done went through. I said a lot of different places. I say Atlanta, and are you scared?
I feel like when it comes to Atlanta rappers, the fashion can be very good or it's very concerning.
Concerned? Okay, explain that.
Like, you had that one picture from like a couple episodes ago of Gunna with the Marine Sarah thing, and he had like 3 different colors.
With the Timbs?
Yeah. What were you doing? And I know he left the house and was like, yeah, this is it. I can't do it.
You can't do it.
I can't do it, but let me see this one.
Okay, so Atlanta rappers just do too much when it comes to the fashion. Like, what is
Occasionally.
it? Occasionally.
I feel like with them, it's like the logos everywhere.
Are there any fly Atlanta rappers?
Yeah, I think Gunna's fly now.
Okay.
I
Now,
think,
okay.
yeah,
But
definitely.
before, not quite.
Before he had some questionable
Yeah, some
choices.
questionable choices. Okay.
I think Yachty's really well dressed.
Facts. Okay. Thug or anybody?
Thug is definitely well
Ludacris,
dressed.
anybody?
Ludacris. I like Ludacris's
Gucci.
fashion.
Gucci be snapping. I feel like he's an underrated person when we talk about Atlanta fashion, but we'll get to that in a second. When we talk about Atlanta fashion, and this person is of Gucci's era. Well, he's still in his era, but of Gucci's primary era that people think about. How you feel about T.I.?
Okay, this actually wasn't the kind of outfit I was. Actually, no, this is on brand. Because why are there so many prints here? This is genuinely insane because it's 3 different prints and they're all layered right on top of each other.
You said it's what genuinely insane?
It's genuinely. No, look at this. The collar coming out of this vest is insane. I can't. It's like, and then he got this fedora on to top it off. Like, I can't do it. And I can't really see these sneakers, but the fact that he has on sneakers with this also doesn't help either. It's a no for me. Do you like this outfit?
Not at all.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Nothing about that outfit rubs me the wrong way.
No, I think
I'm not gonna lie.
it's like I'm trying to think of which print is the worst, and I can't pick one. I think it's this green one though.
It's just that goofy ass hat. And T.I. is, man, and I'm not the flyest person by any stretch of the imagination. T.I. is the king of it. Like, he called himself king. He is one of the kings of a nasty ass fit. Like, respectfully. And I rock with T.I. Vibe with the music. One of my favorite ever. Like, top 15, top 20 rappers all time. Like, my personal favorite. Love T.I. But, man, I don't know what it is, but he misses on the fashion.
Yeah, like it definitely gave like I got dressed in the dark. Like this is not okay, actually. Wow, that's really bad.
So that's put out.
That's definitely put out.
Okay, bad. Next up, back to Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah, Brooklyn. This is like our parents' era Brooklyn. How you feel about Yasin Bey, formerly known as Mos Def? That fit right there set the internet in a frenzy, especially after saying Drake was a hip hop.
Okay. I'm gonna say put out only because I really just can't do the color of this. Is this a skirt or is this shorts? Or is it a kilt?
It's a kilt.
It's a kilt? Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't like the color of the kilt.
At all.
No. I think if it was a different color, I would say that
You
this
rock
isn't
with that
terrible. Yeah, because technically kilts are for men.
Yeah, that's why people be trying to call it a skirt.
No, it's a kilt.
Yeah,
I just think the color is atrocious.
Traditionally, if we talking about like Scottish culture, it is for men. And then I don't know, when it comes to fashion, I think it's for men too.
Yeah,
If
definitely.
I wasn't mistaken, I wouldn't wear one, but
Yeah, it's honestly the color of the kilt. I really like the jacket and I love the boots, honestly. But the kilt has to go.
And how do you feel about men of his age pulling up in something like that? Like, is that age appropriate?
I would say it's age appropriate. Why not? I don't think he's too old to like try new things and see what he likes.
Okay. So that's put out though.
It is put out. Again, I just don't like the color of the kilt.
Okay, bet.
If it was a different color, maybe.
Bet. Okay, cool. Next up, still in Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. Still in Brooklyn. I don't know what part of Brooklyn, but we still in Brooklyn. And this is, like I said, our parents' era Brooklyn. Hold on. One of the most... Hold on, let me start. One of... Nah, I'm sorry. Let me take a deep breath. One of the most polarizing fashion figures in all of hip-hop, ever in hip-hop.
Okay.
People are very much divided on this man's fashion. How do we feel about Busta Rhymes?
Why is he...
Can I tell you what somebody said about that fit?
Yeah.
Somebody said why he looked like a Haitian war general.
I don't know how I feel about that one. I was going to say, why does he look like he's about to sail the 7 seas? Like, he looked like he's about to captain a ship. Why is he wearing this? Like, what kind of Hot 97 sponsored event could this have possibly been?
I just don't know a situation where that outfit would, like I said, outside. Like,
Is this a Halloween? Is this a Halloween party? Is this a Halloween costume?
I tried to look it up. I couldn't find it.
Because if it's a Halloween costume, then okay, he ate.
Okay.
But if it's not, this is not okay. Because what country are you serving?
So is that put on or put out?
No, it's put out. It's put out. This is not okay.
Wait.
He look like he's about to get on a ship.
It's Halloween. He ate.
If it was Halloween, this is a fit. But I don't think it's Halloween, so it has to go.
So that's put out?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, let's just keep going.
I bet. All right, next up. Memphis.
Okay.
Okay, I bet. So, okay, because I thought you might.
Oh, okay.
People try to put Memphis in the same category of Atlanta when it comes to fashion. So I was a little worried at first. Man, how we feel about Mr. Glock himself?
Okay, the shirt isn't bad. I am not a fan of the flames at the bottom of his pants.
Okay.
It just gives like 14, 15-year-old to me personally.
Okay.
If the pants were just straight brown, I would say this was put on, but I can't with the flames coming up from his heels.
That's not like artistic, and they don't kind of, you know, Jack?
It just looks, to me it looks corny. Maybe to somebody else this is put on, but for me it's just a little too much.
So that's a no for me.
It's a no for me. It's a put out for me.
Man.
It's not terrible though.
Oh.
It's not the worst we've seen today.
Oh, okay. What's the worst we've seen today so far?
That last one was pretty bad.
Oh, wait. Buster
Buster.
Yo, let me ask you something, actually, because we, like, about halfway through. What is the worst fit you've ever witnessed and put on or put out?
Oh
You've been here from
my
the beginning.
God. I feel like
And I don't know if you watched the full episodes, like, that have come out since. But, yeah, what is the worst?
I think that one nav fit was really bad.
Wait, which one? Wait, no, I only have one of Nav. All the patterns and all
Yes,
the colors?
that was terrible.
With the Gucci-
I think that's the worst thing I've ever seen. Like,
With the Louis Vuitton?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
couldn't take that one.
Okay. Anything else come to mind?
There was one 21 Savage outfit you had pulled out one time. I can't remember what it was exactly.
With the red paisley print pants with the white shirt and the tie?
That might have been that
Okay,
one.
that one.
Wasn't a fan of that either.
That was bad too?
Terrible.
Okay, bet. So those two is tied for first.
Yeah.
As far as the worst fit I've ever put on or put out. Okay. I bet. Next up, we out to Cali.
Okay.
I can't, you know what I'm saying? I tried to make it about places you've either been to, lived in, or, talked about. And I know you've been to California before.
Yes, I
Correct?
have.
Man, we can't talk about Cali without this man. This man might as well be the mayor of California, or the governor, because I don't even know who it is. How you feel about Uncle Snoop?
Oh, this is definitely put on. I love this suit.
Okay.
I like the double-breasted blazer. The pants are tailored nicely. These are like nice sneakers too. They're not too casual. He has on the nice turtleneck accessories. I can't complain.
No, so that's put on for
This
Snoop.
is put on.
You know who taught Snoop, or who encouraged Snoop and kind of gave him like the opening like avenues to being fly?
Who?
Tupac.
Makes sense.
He said like, he told a funny story on one show. He said he was like Pac was like, yo bro, like nigga you fly, like, and these are his words in my mind. He was like, nigga you fly. He was like, you a pimp, nigga. He was like, the bitches love you, nigga. He was like, you need to get your hair done. He was like, you need to put some pimping on the screen, get your nails done. He was like Pac brought this dude over, like a fashion designer, and got him all did up and everything like that. And then he said like I was figuring it out like when I was with him, and he was like Pac was already had figured it out. He said like, but I was standing next to him and I was like this. And he was like, niggas just like put your shoulders down. But he was like, Tupac is really the one who kind of helped Snoop kind of figure it out as far as the fashion shit. So definitely shout out, big ups to Pac and rest in peace to him. But yeah.
Okay, I like this outfit. This is definitely put on.
That's the one. Okay,
Yes.
cool. All right, next up.
Where we going now?
Just so the listeners understand, I would have had this man on camera, but we didn't have enough microphones. We do have a special guest in the building. You mind if I say your name? Gotcha. We do have a special guest in the building, a fellow Syracuse alum, one of my dogs. His name is Lewis. And because I knew that Monty was he would be accompanying Monty up here to his trip to Rochester for I Got More to Say, I had to make sure I brought out a Florida artist. And this is an OG when it comes to the state of Florida. This man, outside of Trick Daddy, may as well be the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
How we feel about Ricky Rose?
Oh, God. I knew it.
Yeah, bro. I knew he was coming, so I had to have a Florida.
I ain't gonna lie. Can I come up?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Bro, this is not okay.
Yo, why you do that, bro? Hey, you.
I feel like this is a good representation of Florida.
Yo, wait.
Hey, yo. I do not stand for that message, like, at all. At all.
It's a pretty good representation of Florida.
Nah.
Very Floridian.
Hey, but that's. It's yours.
I bet we'll get you in a second.
No, this is Florida down.
That's Florida down.
No, it's not for me.
So
I
let's
know
put out.
it's Versace, but these colors, it's not for me. I'm so sorry.
Let's put out for Rose.
Yeah, to put out. For me.
Why you not rocking with it?
I just don't like this color scheme at all.
What's wrong with red?
It's very loud. And then he has on the black shoes. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. The glasses and the chain are nice, though.
Okay, but
It's no for me. Like I said, it's just very Florida coded. Like, if I saw this anywhere, I would be like, he has to be from Florida.
so let's put out.
Yeah, to put out for me. Blue is acting like he wouldn't wear something like this. That's the funny part.
Louis, you putting that on?
He would wear some colorful shit like that.
She said that I would.
Oh man.
But look, yo, the thing is, I had the top open.
Okay.
I have another like shirt that kind of like balance everything
Okay.
out. I wouldn't have nothing else too loud. Pull all together with a couple chains, nice little few accessories.
You'd be alright.
You can actually make a nice little fit out of that. It's just the way he got it on. He ain't doing no justice. You feel me?
Somebody, is Louis make a point?
I think Lewis will wear the outfit still.
But does he make a point? Can you
Can
you swag
I
that
don't
up?
think the outfit does itself justice. Like, it's just not a nice outfit.
God damn. Okay.
I don't think I would like this on anybody.
Damn.
You just haven't seen it on the right person.
Okay.
We gonna go with that?
Okay. I haven't seen that outfit on the right person.
I bet, but that's put out
It's
for
put out for me.
Okay, bet. All right, next up. Atlanta.
Okay.
R&B Atlanta. R&B Atlanta.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's different from the rappers, but because we know how you feel about the rappers. How do you feel about Jacquees?
I feel like Jacquees is already like 5 feet tall. And this onesie is not helping him in this case. It's a no for me.
So that's put out.
Put out.
Okay.
It's just giving, like, why is it overalls with shorts?
I didn't design it nor buy it.
Like,
nor-
cause it's like, it has that Jort vibe to it, but it's an overall, and I just can't get into it. And the hat? No. Would you wear this?
No, man.
Yeah, okay.
You want to know something? I actually showed Brianna. Shout out to Brianna. I actually showed Bri this photo earlier.
What'd she say?
And Bri was like, oh no. She was like, why the hell he look like a kid?
Yeah, like he looks like Pinocchio.
She said that he looked like a kid that just got home from a field trip and his mom is telling him to take a photo.
No, seriously, cause what? Yeah. I can't do this one.
So let's put out for Jack.
This is put out. I'm so sorry.
Oh man. All right, Imani, we towards the end.
Towards the end.
Imani, we leave in the United States.
Okay, are we going to Jamaica?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm
Going to
excited.
Jamaica. Shout out all my Jamaicans. Shout out all of them. All my Yachties, all my rude boys. Shout out everybody in the Caribbean, but shout out my Jamaicans. You forever have a place in Cato's heart. But I will apologize beforehand. Money, how we feel about the legend, the greatest dancer?
Why did I know this was going to be an all-white outfit?
We all got that one, bro.
Why did I know this was going to be an all-white outfit?
I bet it's
I mean, I gotta say it's put on. Like, he ate.
That's vibes, man. Is that put on with the all? Do you see the shoes?
I do see the
And then the
shoes.
glove?
I honestly, I do like the shoes. I like that it has like a heel
Yeah.
going on. I have to say it's put on.
Let's put off a vibe.
You cannot tell a Jamaican wear all white that they're not dressed up. Like they ate.
You can't.
You can't.
Yeah, unless you want to get cut 7 different ways.
He ate.
Yeah.
It's put on.
Let's put off of vibes. And who's the king of dancehall?
Vibes Cartel. I'll say that for you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Number one.
Uh-huh.
Number one. No, number one. In my opinion, number one. I bet. Next up, I had to throw a girl in here.
Okay.
And man, she was real popular back in the day for dissing a lot of the designer brands. She said, and I quote, "Basic bitches wear that." She said, "Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother." How we feel about Krayshawn?
What year was this? Do you know?
Who gives a fuck? Respectfully.
Because I think if this is in 2012 or 2013, she kind of did eat within the context
Okay.
of 2012 and 2013.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, then this two-toned hairstyle is insane. Like I actually,
shit.
I can't even focus on the dress because I'm like, wow, her bang is really blonde. I'm gonna say put out only because I really cannot do. The dress is insane, but the sneakers with the dress really makes it diabolical, so I can't. It's put out for me. If she had on heels, I might have been like, okay, this is a 2012 fit, but the sneakers make it insane.
So that's put out for Krayshawn.
It's put out for me.
Shout out to Krayshawn.
Whatever happened to Krayshawn?
Man, she had that. It's hard to have a follow-up hit. You make one song, you can make millions of dollars for the rest of your lives.
This is true. I also just realized this dress kind of matches her Disney tattoos.
And I'll say this too. 40% of the people who make it on Billboard never ever make it back on there again.
That's interesting.
So, one-hit wonders are responsible for a lot of the music business. But I think last time I checked, she's married and has kids. So, she's doing well for herself.
Okay.
Shout
You
out
love
Krayshawn.
that.
I like
You love
Gucci
that for
Gucci.
Krayshawn.
Yeah, for sure. I like Krayshawn. I like Gucci Gucci. She was fire. All right. We back to Memphis.
Okay.
And this is maybe one of the most overlooked and underappreciated hip hop artists ever. How we feel about Tommy Wright III?
Oh. No. I can't do this. I'm sorry.
What's wrong with Tommy Wright?
The shirt. I'm not a fan.
What's wrong with his shirt?
It's look like it's two different shirts sold together for
Okay.
one.
Okay.
So it's just not my thing. I'm not the biggest fan of ripped jeans, especially when there's 6 rips in the jeans.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to say no on the pants. I mean, the sneakers are cool. They definitely match with one half of the shirt. I don't know about the other half. He has on some nice glasses.
Okay.
I'll give him that. It's a no for me. I can't.
Put off a Tommy Wright III?
No. Like I said, the shirt, it looked like it's 2 shirts sold together. I can't.
Okay.
Would you wear that shirt?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't do it.
No. And like I said, the jeans, 6 rips, crazy. I can't do it.
Last but not least, back to Atlanta.
Okay.
R&B Atlanta. This man needs no introduction. He was just at the Super Bowl. How we feel about
Oh my God, I love this outfit. This is put on.
Oh, wow.
It is put on. Yes, I love this outfit. Like I said, even when we were saying earlier with most stuff, like I like that a lot of the older celebrities are like taking more risks with their fashion.
For sure.
And I feel like for Usher, this is definitely a step outside of the box, and it still looks really good.
Yeah,
Was this at a Louis Vuitton show? Do you
I
think?
don't know where it was at. I couldn't find out, but I was going to say he definitely was going somewhere.
I like this. This
Yeah,
is
he
definitely.
looked like, and no disrespect to none of the gang members out there, he definitely looked like one of the 101. He definitely looks like 101 Dalmatian that's owned by a blood, like YG or somebody.
Okay.
But
I can see that. No, but I like it.
All right,
And
so-
I feel like it's not overbearing because he just has a solid red shirt in the middle. I don't know.
bet.
I like this. This
so
is
that's
really
put on
nice.
for Usher.
Yeah, I like this. The red looks good on him too.
Bet. Well, Monty, we appreciate you for
Thank you for
participating.
having me. That was fun.
We do, Monty. Overall, Monty, what was the best fit?
Best fit? I don't know. That Usher fit kind of topped it off for me. I would say the Usher fit, the Dapper Dan fit,
Okay.
and the Biggie fit.
And the
I
Biggie
was
fit. Those 3.
I
Okay,
give
bet.
those.
So, you're right.
We had some bangers today.
The worst one.
Who was that artist from Florida again with the two-tone shirt?
The artist from Florida with the 2-tone shirt?
Yeah.
You talking about Rick Ross?
No, the second one. The one
second.
you just showed me. Was he from Florida or was he from Memphis?
Memphis.
Who was that
Tommy
again?
Wright III.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that at all. Sorry.
No love for Tommy?
I'm sure he's a great person, but that outfit just wasn't my taste, you know?
I respect it, Imani.
You know, thank you. I appreciate that.
Imani, thank you for coming on. Is there anything that you would like to tell the people?
Thank you for having me. Make sure y'all stay tuned to I Got More to Say. I know Cato has a lot of exciting things coming in the future.
I don't even know.
It's only up from here,
For sure.
and y'all are witnessing such a great podcast coming to fruition. So yeah, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, Imani. Thank you. And, you know, I have to say this publicly. I appreciate the lovely Miss Imani. I ain't gonna say her middle name because I have a habit of doing that. But the lovely Imani Racine. As I said before, she was, I mean, I ain't gonna say the first person who believed in me, but she was definitely one of the early people. And, you know, I'm very intense, and I take a lot of pride in this, and I expect to demand a lot out of people in order to have a quality show. And, I mean, no disrespect to anybody who works with I Got More to Say, because shout out to my whole team, Jason, James, and, you know, everybody. Jason, James, Dan, everybody. Siani's, everybody. However, there are a few people, like such as Monty, who really can keep up with my intensity as far as doing this show. Because I want to shoot at random times. I want certain things to be exactly right. I want to know everything that's going on, everything. And Monty, you more than really help I Got More to Say become what it's become. You know, and I really appreciate you and appreciate you and thank you for helping me bring this to fruition.
Thank you.
I worked really hard on this. We worked really hard on this. And you will forever be thanked. And you will forever be I Got More to Say.
Thank you.
So if
I
you get a
appreciate
tattoo,
that.
you can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Just throw 5 little letters in there. You know what I'm saying? It don't got to be real big.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll keep that in mind.
I'm going to get one across my back.
Oh, okay. You dedicated.
But anyways, yo, this is Imani. I'm Cato. And as always, I got more to say.